Hello, it's Black Venom from UXS, and today I'll be showing you how to use METASPIOT 3 framework console to exploit a just cleanly installed Windows XP Helm Edition Service Pack 3 system. Okay, let's start. First, you want to open METASPIOT Framework 3. You have to be connected to the internet while you're doing this, so you can get local IPs of the other client PCs. At the moment, I'm connected with the IP of 192.168.1.6, and I'll be attacking a client with the IP of 192.168.1.2. First, you want to use the command db_driver and load the driver SQLite 3. Once you've done that, I'll be showing you my system, which I'll be exploiting on my victim's PC, which is again running Windows XP Helm Service Pack 3. I'll show you now. Windows XP Helm Edition version 2002 Service Pack 3, and I'll be using the Internet Explorer 6 exploit. Internet Explorer 6, and I'll be using that exploit throughout this tutorial. Okay, back to Backtrack 4. I'll be using Backtrack 4 live CD and just using the METASPIOT framework on the live CD. We'll be running through the Internet Explorer 6 exploit, which METASPIOT has a module that you can use through that. Okay, first next you want to create a database which the command is db_create and then a name you want. I named it just XP Service Pack 3. Once you've done that, you have to get the local IP of your victim's PC. So for this, I just went back to my other PC and just did ipconfig instead of doing it remotely. You do have the ability to do it remotely though, but for this tutorial I just used CMD on my client's PC to get the IP, which is 192.168.1.2. Okay, after that you want to use the command db_nmap and then the local IP. So it'll be db_nmap then 192.168.1.2. And this command will it's sort of like a port scanner. It will scan your client's PC for any open ports or any other ways to access that computer, like through NetBIOS ports or anything like that. So it's just scanning in for ports and other ways to access your computer. At the moment I have 3 or 4 ports, 4 possible ways to access the computer, but this is not always, that cannot always be done, but it's a possibility. Again, you have the ability to get the local IP of the client's PC remotely through Backtrack, but I just used CMD on my other computer. Found it easier, I didn't really want to go through that hassle. Next you want to use db_autopune, and we'll be using the functions -p, -t, and -e, which -p is select modules based on open ports, and -t is show all matching exploit modules, and then -e is launch exploits against all matching targets. So then we want to use the db autopone function again and use -p, -t, and -e. This sometimes can take a while. I sort of sped up the video so you wouldn't have to go through all the pain in launching like 300 exploits against my machine when only 2 active sessions were open. So sort of all sped up. At the end we see there's 2 active sessions open with the ID of 1 and 2. You can view the sessions by going sessions-l, which is sessions list, and then to connect to a session is session-i and then the ID, so sessions I and then 1, and then you can use the help command to view all the different functions you can do on their computer. So now in theory we're connected to their computer. So we want to migrate. We want to use 2 commands, the migrate and the ps command. PS will show you all the listing processes running, and the migrate will migrate your session to that process. So I'll be migrating my session to the client's explorer.exe. So, and then you use your PID, so process ID, which the explorer.exe was 464. So I'd use migrate 464. Now once you do that, everything that you run will pop up on their screen. Otherwise, if you didn't run the migrate 464, it will just pop up in the NT system file. So if you want to do stuff in the background, just use NT system instead of the explorer.exe. Yeah. For the purpose of this tutorial, I'm not really going to be going into too much detail. I'll just be showing you how to keylog iExplorer, explorer.exe, and just basic functions of like shutdown, so on and so forth through command prompt. Okay, then you want to still use the migrate function again and migrate your session to the iExplorer.exe, the PID, so that is migrate 2108. Again, this will be different to your computer. Each computer has different process IDs, so you have to use that PS function and grab your own processor ID instead of using mine off the video. Yes. Okay, I'll be using the keyscan_start function now, which will log all the incoming keys to a dump file, but only log in the keys from the the Internet Explorer client or the Internet Explorer program. Okay, now we're going to go back to my client's machine and try out some typing to see if it picks it up. Okay, you can really go to anything. I just went to Gmail. I used my username as hello and my password is lolcats. And I also went back to Google and typed in the Laughing Man. So in theory, when we dump the log file, we should view everything that I typed in. So we'll try that now. So we do keyscan, let's go dump, and look, we got hello, lolcats, hello's username, lolcats password. Then I went to Google and then I typed in the Laughing Man. So that obviously worked. Okay. Yeah. So that's pretty much provided a keylog on only Internet Explorer. We can like migrate into other sessions and then say Word, and then if they type into Word we can keylog that, but that's pretty useless. Okay, to execute CMD onto the machine, we use the function execute, then F, then cmd.exe, then -i. yeah, execute f cmd-i. So I'll just test it out and use a simple function like shutdown.s -s, which will shut down the client's machine. And you can see it pops up. It says it's authorized by their user because I migrated to their explorer.exe, so it thinks the machine thinks it's you that's shutting it down. And I just used shutdown A to abort that, if you're wondering why it disappeared before. Some more tests. I just did make directory in C drive called hello. Then I went back to the client's PC and checked C drive, and there we have a file called hello. I'll be also making a directory in E drive, my system file, my system directory. So mk then whatever you like, e/pound, and then I'll go back to that, and boom, right there, all good to go. Yeah, so pretty much we have the system by its balls now. We can sort of do whatever we like to it. We can upload files and execute them, or we can create hidden accounts so we can use them later, and so on and so forth. Yeah, thank you for watching. Just subscribe to my account, watch my other videos if you're interested. I'll be uploading another video based on backtrack harpooning. So yeah, that could be interesting. Okay, thanks for watching. Catch you guys later. Bye.